Without goal, there is no existence of a organization. If there is a goal, there must be existence of a organization. There is no face-to-face contact of a individual to deliver a product or a service. Whatever things that is going to happen, it is virtually. In an organization, the work will be divided into various departments. Means in each and every organization, we can see a number of departments which is going to work for the benefit of organization. Hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I am Mr. Hemant Kumar from Department of Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, MYSURU, the Temple of Excellence. In today's session, we are going with subject Principles and Practice of Management, that is session 3 of unit 3, that is Organizing and Staffing for first semester BBA students. This is agenda of today's session. We are going to cover the topics of virtual organization, characteristics of virtual organization, departmentization, need for departmentization. These are the 4 topics that we are going to cover in today's session. Virtual organization. So, what is this virtual organization? As we know, there is a organization where there is a physical existence of a group of people, right? So, if there is a physical existence of a group of people in an organization, what is this organization is about? A group of people with a common objective, we call it as a organization. Means the people who are working in an organization, they do have a common objective for the accomplishment of a organizational objective of a particular organization, that we call it as a organization. In terms of a virtual organization, all the organizational activity or task will be performed virtually. Means through online, all the things are going to happen, that we call it as a virtual organization. There is no physical existence of a organization, right? So that such a kind of organization, we call it as a virtual organization. Means there is no face-to-face contact of individuals of organization. Hence, their contact will be through network. This virtual organization is also known as network organization because whatever the things that is going to happen in an organization, that is going to happen only through network. Virtual organization is a flexible network of separate entities. So, it is a network of separate entities. As I said, this virtual organization, we call it as a network organization, and also it is a network of entities that is available in a particular society, right? So it is a organization of entities which forms a collaboration by connecting companies. So all the entities that is available, that they are going to collaborate together to form a companies, institutions or individuals delivering a product or a service. Here, whatever the things, tasks or operations that is going to happen in an organization, in terms of virtual organization, all the things is going to happen virtually. The basis of a common business is perception, right? So here a concept, virtual organization is for the basis of perception of institutions. In virtual organization, there is no need of people to come together at a same place at a time in order to deliver a product or a service. So, there is no face-to-face contact of a individual to deliver a product or a service. Whatever things that is going to happen, it is virtually. Branding is a most important factor in a virtual organization, right? So this branding play a vital role in terms of a virtual organization. This branding have its own brand image in terms of offline organization as well, right? So in terms of online organization also, this branding have its own image, and in terms of a offline or a physical existence of a organization also, the brand have its own image or brand have its own important in strongly positioning the site on internet. So it have its own important to strongly positioning the brand on their website or internet. Characteristics of virtual organization. These are the characteristics of a virtual organization. Virtual organization exists for a specific purpose. So where there is a existence of a virtual organization, it is goal oriented, right? So there must be purpose, there must be a goal, because without goal there is no existence of a organization. If there is a goal, there must be existence of a organization. Virtual organization quickly deliver product or a service that are innovative and customized. So whatever the product or a service that we are going to collect through online, say for an example, I go with the mobile recharge, I go with the recharge of Dish TV, means whatever the intangible thing that I'm going to take a support, take a benefit, means this virtual organization immediately it is going to give a benefit to its customer. Say for an example, I want to recharge my cell phone, right? So it can happen in a fraction of second. As soon as I recharge my cell phone, the message get dropped to my cell phone and the pack get activated in my mobile. That is a way it is going to serve its customer through online. As soon as they pay the amount, immediately what happens, the pack get activated. In the same way, in terms of virtual organization, all the things is going to happen virtually, immediately, in time, to the benefit of customer. So membership and the structure of virtual organization evolve over a time. It get evaluated over a period of time. Here the members or the individuals that they are going to work under a virtual organization, they can switch for another project immediately as per their requirement. Means, say for an example, they are going to performing project 1, immediately they can shift for project 2, or if they are not comfortable, 3 or 4. So it is very easy to transfer a individual from one project to another project. So dynamic virtual organization have a capacity to unit quickly, right? So this virtual organization, all virtual organization is dynamic in nature, means it keep on changing from one generation to another generation. It does not remains constant. Okay, so it give a quick existence and also it keep on get updating from time to time and also generation to generation. Resources, resources and people that comprises a virtual organization can be single or multiple, institutional, homogeneous or heterogeneous. So they may be a individual person, or they may be a group of persons, or there may be a homogeneous or heterogeneous. Means both the things can be happen. Departmentization. What is this departmentization is about? Departmentization refers to a process of grouping related activities or functions into a specified units or departments within an organization. That process we call it as a departmentization. Here, as we know, in an organization, the work will be divided into various departments. Means in each and every organization, we can see a number of departments which is going to work for the benefit of organization. Like there is an organization, there are a number of departments which is going to work for a benefit of organization. It may be human resource department, finance department, marketing department, advertising department, research and development department, right? So accounts, again logistics. So there are various departments which is going to work in an organization for the benefit of a organization. Means here they are going to divide a whole work into various departments. Each and every department have its own importance. Each and every department have its own work and also own specialization. They are going to give a own contribution to organization. Say for an example, what is the role of marketing department in terms of organization? As we know, it is an objective, it is an obligation of a marketing department to create awareness in a market. So they are going to bring a system, they are going to bring a systematized plan to be executed in a market so that the sales volume of the product of a particular company get increased, right? So it is a main objective of a marketing department. Again, advertising department, right? So sales department, finance department, human resource department, each and every department have their own roles and responsibilities, and also they are going to perform it well, right? So here another thing is, each and every department of the organization are mutually linked with each other, right? Say for an example, this finance department is interlinked with human resource department. Again, human resource department is interlinked with finance and marketing department, and also marketing department dependent on advertising department. So there is a mutual link between each and every department, but the functions, the duties, the responsibilities, it may varies, but they do have a interlink among all the departments. That we call it as a departmentization. It is derived from the word department, which signifies a organization distinct area or division. Here, marketing is a separate division, advertising is a separate division, research and development is a separate division, right? It had divided a performance, it had divided a work into various categories or the departments, right? So they are responsible for the specific task or functions. These departments are the responsible people, means the organization give them authority with responsibility. Whatever the things that is going to happen in an organization which is relevant for that particular department, the relevant department is accountable for the cause. So it give both authority and responsibility for the specified department. Say for an example, it is a responsibility of the HR department to manage all the human resource of organization. It is a responsibility of a finance department to manage a finance in organization, whether it come in terms of inflow or outflow of organization, right? So each and every department have their own specialization and their own task to be performed in organization. Departmentization involves organizing and dividing the organization's workload into smaller. So what happens? The organization have large workload. It had divided the workload into small parts and distributed among various departments, right? So there is a large task for the organization. There is a large goal for the organization where it had divided, splitted the goal into small units and distributed among all the departments. If all the departments are going to work effectively and efficiently for the accomplishment of the specified department goal, then organization will be benefited to reach its goal effectively and efficiently just because of the department which is going to work for the benefit of organization, right? Manageable units allowing employees to focus on their specific area or expertise. So what they are going to do? They are going to allow employees for the specific area or the specific stream or a specific body of knowledge. Say for an example, there is a vacancy in accounts department in an organization. Okay, so what is the eligibility criteria? That person must be from the either commerce or management background. So a science background person, he cannot work in accounts department because he doesn't have any subject knowledge about this accounting, right? So hence they must be from commerce or management background, and also he must have some knowledge regarding the work that is going to happen in organization, and also he must have some skill and also experience so that he can perform effectively and efficiently. He can accomplish the task within a given period of time. As a result, departmentization streamlines the functioning of organization and helps in achieving its objectives more effectively. So while they are going to divide the work into various departments, it is going to benefit organization by accomplishment of desired objectives or goals of organization by reaching out in effective and efficient way. This is how departmentization is going to take place in organization. In simple word, this departmentization is a division of work of the top level management into various departments systematically, right? Systematically they are going to give their roles and responsibilities, their work strategies, right? So they are supposed to perform their own roles and responsibility inside the organization. That we call it as a departmentization. Need of departmentization. Why we need this departmentization? For the specialization. So each and every department of organization have its own specialization. It may be marketing, it may be human resource department, it may be finance department, or it may be any other department of organization, have its own specialized knowledge. Coordination. So these departments are going to create a coordination among organization, right? So this departmentization is going to create a coordination. Coordination, where there must be a coordination. Say for an example, there is an organization, right? There are a number of departments which is working for the benefit of organization. There are a number of departments which is going to work for the benefit of organization. Here there must be coordination among all the peoples in a particular department. Say for an example, there are 10 individuals who are going to work in a particular department. It may be marketing, it may be advertising, it may be production department, right? So there are 10 individuals that they are going to work in a department. There must be a coordination among those 10 people. Means there must be a coordination of 10 people inside a department. And also there must be coordination among all the department. Means Means there must be coordination among all the department in an organization, which is going to benefit organization for the accomplishment of the objectives. As I said, each and every department is interlinked with each other, right? So it is mutual with each other, but there must be cooperation and also coordination among all the departments of the organization. If there is a coordination, if there is a cooperation among all the department of organization, it is going to benefit organization to reach out its objectives. Control. So this departmentization needs to control. What is this control is about? So this controlling is a formal way of evaluating, that is the comparison of actual performance with standard performance, right? So it is going to compare actual performance with standard performance, right? Say for an example, so it is a duty of an individual to manufacture 100 units a day, right? So 100 units a day. Okay, so this is a standard performance that is expected by the company. Okay, but what actually the people that they are going to manufacture in a company, they are going to manufacture only 80 units. That is actual performance. They are going to give 80 units a day. Okay, so here what is the difference between the standard performance and actual performance? It is 20 units, right? It is going to show a difference between a standard performance and actual performance, that we call it as a control. Accountability. So this departmentization lead for accountability. Say for an example, each and every department of organization is assigned with a specified job which they are supposed to perform, but whichever the task that is assigned for the various department, they are accountable for the work that is given by organization for the particular department. Say for an example, if there is anything wrong happen in a department, that department people are responsible for the thing, right? So that is the way it become accountability. Growth and expansion. This departmentization is also beneficial for growth and expansion of organization. As I said, this departmentization is a way of decentralization, disclosing the authority and responsibility in the hands of departments, right? So here, by the departmentization, they are going to divide the work based on their skills and knowledge, based on their specialization. We are supposed to fix a right person for the right job, right? So that he can work effectively and efficiently, which is going to benefit organization by accomplish the organizational objectives, right? So we can expect growth and also expansion of organization. It is a main intention of each and every organization, that is growth and expansion. Resource utilization. By the concept of a departmentization, we can utilize every resource of organization effectively and efficiently, so that it can minimize the cost of production. Cost of production get minimized. It is an indirect way of profit to the organization. It is going to benefit organization by a money. Means resource utilization, there are two resources in an organization. One is human resource, another one is financial resource, right? So it's the objective of organization to utilize both human resource and financial resource effectively and efficiently, so that they can minimize the cost of production. In the next session, we are going with the concept of centralization and decentralization, concept of staffing, and also objectives of staffing. These are the three topics that we need to cover in next session. Thank you.